This is my E36 sedan, and this is the body kit over fenders that I just ordered for it. I didn't have an issue with how the stock body on these look. I think they actually look really good, but I was rubbing a ton on the rears, on the fronts with the extra width of the angle kit. And so I wanted some over fenders so I could get a little bit more clearance, have this thing ride a little bit lower. You can see how I was rubbing on the corner of that tire, rubbing here. This fender was cracking. It just wasn't ideal. These came all the way from Latvia. Apparently there's not that many people in the US that make over fenders for the E36. There probably is, but these ones came from Latvia. From Cliq Tuning, by the way. First piece, another piece. Front fenders, nice. Last piece. All right, first mock-up. Kind of go like that. Like that. Gives us like another, it's like an 1.5 inches wider. So it's not crazy aggressive, but better fitment for sure on that wheel. About 2 inches wider on the rear, I want to say. And the second piece, right there. Gonna need to get spacers or thicker wheels for better fitment in the rear now though. Along with doing the over fenders right now, we're doing something that's needed to happen for a while, and that's subframe bushings. We're doing subframe bushings as well as rear diff bushings. I'm going with these polyurethane, super stiff. They're like a drift spec from Revshift. So these should help, which if you saw the last video, I busted the E36. The bolt that connects the rear diff to the subframe snapped in half. And that was as a result of these bushings being worn down. So if I'm gonna have to drop the subframe and redo these bushings, I'm also gonna do all the subframe bushings while I'm at it. All right, moment of truth. Let's see if this will actually come out. It's coming out, but I forgot I have to take off the exhaust from the hangers because that goes underneath the subframe. So we'll take that off real quick. It's another day and the subframe is completely out. So now it's time to bust these out and put those in. And this is the method to get these out. I would recommend doing this not in your garage and doing it outside. I didn't really think that one through. And fire extinguisher just in case. All right, update. It's been a few days, but we got all the bushings in the subframe and the diff bushings in as well. This thing is pretty much ready to go. All I need to do is weld these plates in, which Sam is gonna come and help me weld those in. I don't have my own welder, so he's gonna bring his welder over, weld them up under there, and then the subframe is ready to go back in. So in the meantime, I'm gonna mock up the over fenders. I'm gonna drill them out. I'm gonna cut the fenders, and we'll get these ready to go on and get ready to get painted. All right, this does stress me out a little bit, actually cutting into the car and making sure these are lined up. I've watched a fair amount of videos. Everyone says just make sure they're lined up, drill, and you're good to go. Sounds easier than I think it's actually gonna be, but we'll see how it goes. Definitely feels like it's just gonna be getting it as close as possible and working from there. It being an over fender, not a fender replacement, it doesn't feel like the lines are gonna be absolutely perfect, but we're gonna get as close as we can. Up here, everything's lined up nicely. Along this whole line, it's up nicely. Here, it's a little bit high right there, but if we bring that down, then that feels off, and I'd rather trim this. So I can trim a little bit off that versus that. And then same thing, this goes over that door line just a little bit. But if I move this forward and down, this doesn't line up as nicely, and I'd rather have this line up nicely and trim that a little bit. These body kits are one of those things that you know they don't line up perfect. This didn't come from the US, it came from a different country. There's gonna be trimming. So I think this is really as good as this is gonna get right now. I'll drill it, I'll test fit it up, and then trim accordingly. Well, that's not the prettiest thing ever, but it'll work. Okay guys, Sam's here. Shout out Sam, and we're gonna be welding on those reinforcement plates so we can actually put the subframe back on.
Let's do it. Oh, yeah, buddy. So it's so hot, guys. Can we please make some money quick so we can get into an AC shop?
Yeah, for real, it's like 100 out here.
Dude.
Oh, these, don't worry about the hardware, but we're ripping out the top one just for a little test fit. I mean, I already test fit it with tape, but
a lot better clearance now.
Oh yeah, dude. Anyways. So I thought I had everything ready. There was a broken bolt, which was the reason I did all this in the first place. This right here, this is what snapped. Rear bolt in the diff. So that's what started all this, me dropping the subframe. And I decided to do new bushings while I was at it. And the bolt I had isn't the right bolt.
He was waiting for me to come save him to get the bolt out. And also he didn't have the right size wrench for one of those body bolts. And he actually had a set of channel locks the whole time, and he's able to get both of them with them.
We don't need to, that's not important if I'm being honest.
Luckily
I needed Sam to come weld for me because I don't know how to fabricate.
Yeah, no, I was coming anyways.
So what he's welding on are these plates. These are the subframe reinforcement plates. So they go on where you mount the subframe to the underbody of the car so that you don't bust that when you're just ripping around. I missed one drift event because this thing was down, and I can't miss a second one, which I think is 3 weeks till the next one. So as long as I get it done by then, we're chilling. When I say I mean this guy.
Get to turn the camera on. How did I do that?
What's going on here, guys?
Oh, man. That was all the welding wire I had left in there.
Sam, flip the breaker. Another day in the mines. Another day in the mines. This guy's working hard. Are you okay, bro?
Woo. Oh man, I just inhaled so much of it at that last section.
Yeah, you're supposed to quit smoking, bro.
Great time for the power to go out, to be honest.
I don't think it went out. I think you're just a pussy.
Dude, okay, once I got the settings dialed in, those welds, dimes.
They better be. He did it! The legend came through and did it, dude.
Yeah, Ian's not the only one that misses using my lift.
Yeah, imagine how nice this would be, huh?
Yeah. That's why we need somewhere that we can move cars around.
Shop coming soon, hopefully.
I hope so. We need it so badly.
Welding's done. Oh. Peace. Thank you, bro.
I gotta get home.
It is late after hours.
It is late. That's yeah, as they say, after hours.
Anyways,
we named it that for a reason.
That's right. But I'll throw that subframe on tomorrow. Next time you see me up here, you throw that on. But anyways,
I probably won't be here, but well, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. Next step is me putting that on.
Yeah.
Or us.
We'll see.
Peace.
Deuces.
Thanks, bro. Okay, so that's gonna be a wrap for this video. I was gonna finish this up, but I'm missing hardware. I'm missing a bolt for the subframe, but that's what we got. We got pretty dang far, honestly. I got these mocked up. This isn't the hardware I want to use. These were just some screws I have, but it's on there. I need to finish up mounting the lowers. It looks really sick, honestly. Same thing with here. Everything's ready, but that one bolt for the subframe, I need to order it. It was like a 2-week wait for that. So, beginning of next time I do a BMW video, we'll have that in this, but for now, that's a wrap. I am really happy with how this is looking. It's gonna look sick, and here in a couple weeks, month maybe, hoping to paint this thing. I want to do a sweet color. You guys will have to wait and see what that looks like, mostly because I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. But it's gonna look sick, and we're gonna have it out at an event in about 3 weeks, so hit some more drifting soon. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe and enjoy more BMW drift content.